So I'm back. I am just going to be filling in my eyebrows and hopefully they cooperate. So yeah. So I have been really trying to hone in on, being still and being patient. I am a person who sometimes like things to happen now, I want it now kind of thing. So I've been, working on that, working on being still, being patient, and boy, is that hard in itself. When you have a whole bunch of distractions, temptations out there, you sometimes can get, distracted, definitely. So yeah, so same time around this year, I was in a relationship, but the relationship really wasn't going anywhere. I thought it was gonna go somewhere, but it ended up fairly kind of falling apart around this time last year, right? So after that situation ended, I really was kind of lost. And I was kind of, praying and asking God, like, why? Yeah, and you always tend to say, you never ask God why. You always say, why not? Why not me? Why you allow me to go through these changes? Why you allow me to go through this experience? Because he always has a plan. And whatever that plan is, that plan may be bigger than you that you don't even know of yet. So same time around this time, I was in a relationship that was pretty much ending. And guys, don't mind my eyebrows now. They're gonna hopefully come together towards the end of the video. But, so yeah. So after that relationship ended, I said to myself, you know what? I'm tired of, opening myself up, and this is not my first relationship, of course. So I said to myself, I'm tired of opening up myself to people. So God, I'm asking you what I should do. And being still is very hard. Not only with being still and being patient, but I'm on a journey and walking in my purpose. And I've officially been celibate for a year now. And like I said in the beginning, I wasn't in a relationship, but me and that person weren't, physically involved with each other. And before things started going sour, I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to hold myself and also walk in the journey of celibacy. And I have been for a year now. And boy, can I tell you, is it difficult. It's very, very difficult. You have temptations. Like I said, you have distractions, but if you can keep your head above water and continue to keep your faith in God and continue to stay in his word, you will get through it. And the reason why I'm doing it, not only for myself, but is also to walk in my purpose. So in order for me to walk in my purpose, I have to be in sound mind and body. And that's with being celibate. So I am celibate. And before, I used to be kind of, you know, afraid to share that. But now I'm like, I don't care. I'm walking in my faith. I'm walking in my purpose. And that's what God wants for me. So, and that's what I'm doing. So I've been celibate for a year. Yay me. Boy, is it hard. It's very hard. But, I'm doing it. And that's what matters. So before the new year started, I made a vision board. And I've been saying this for the longest. I'm going to do it. 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 And never really done it. Put pen to paper, put things on an actual board, right? And so I said to myself, I'm going to do it. So that's what I ended up doing. What I'm using right now is Pro Concealer in the color Pearl Beige. And I'm just going to put that underneath my eyebrow. So I said, you know what? I have to put pen to paper. Enough dilly-dallying. Enough messing around, Jaleesa. You need to, if you really going to, work through things that you want to see for yourself and see vision for yourself, you need to put pen to paper and put it in action. So, if I keep looking up, I have a mirror right there. So if I keep looking up, don't mind that. So I put pen to paper and I wrote down quite a few things on my vision board. And I put things on there as well. But I took a lot of quotes and a lot of things and on my vision board. And I have to really make things concrete so I know. And it's a reminder, reminder of me doing what I need to do. And I'm also going to put the foundation on the top eyebrow. So that's what I did. I made my vision board. And if you guys want to see the vision board, I can do that in a separate video. I'm not going to do that right now, showing you guys, but I made myself a vision board. And it just so happened, as I was tuning in from Transformation Church this morning, the topic of the sermon was vision. I was like, this can't be like God, like this is like, it can't be, so the topic was vision. And was there many topics about you putting things down so you could visually see it, visually see, things that you want to, manifest in your life, things that you want to transpire. And my eyebrows look a little funky. Don't worry about it. See, they're not sisters, but, they're sisters, not twins. So, yeah. And what Michael Todd, Pastor Michael Todd said, he said, put value to your vision. Vision is most valuable, right? It's most valuable when you are seeing things, asking God for clarity, asking God to, make things happen in your life. You're asking God for all these things that you want to transpire in your life, but you're not doing the work. You're not doing the work of, oh, don't mind that, guys. That was the top to my e.l.f. Dew Mist. I'm just going to spray my sponge a little bit. And you actually have to do the work. You can't allow God to make things happen in your life if you don't do the work, right? If you don't do the work and make things happen. And when I tell you I am walking by faith, and I'm not the most I can't say at the most that I was always walking by faith. I literally was just allowing things to happen as they happened. Not really putting any thought into things that I really wanted to see happen in my life. I was just kind of going through with the flow of things. And now that I've gotten a lot older and gone through certain experiences and gone through life and really want to get closer to God, I really had to kind of make some changes. So, like I said earlier, being in that relationship, same time around last year, I was in, like I said, in a relationship that wasn't really going anywhere. And God took me out that relationship because he still had a lot of work that he had to do on me. Still had a lot of work out he wanted to do on me. I want a husband. I want kids. I want that whole, that whole that and the whole, I want all of that. And not do I want all of that? I want that in abundance, I want that and more. So I have to do the work, and doing the work, meaning doing certain things, cutting certain things out of your life, changing things. You have to be an open vessel to be able to receive things. And with doing that, sometimes you have to make choices that you don't want to make, or changes in your life that you don't want to make, because you're like, oh no, I don't want to give up that, or oh no, I don't want to stop doing that, because you feel that it's gonna do things different or make you a different person. But if you want things to change in your life and you are seeking God, sometimes you got to be uncomfortable. And to be uncomfortable, you got to change certain things. So, yeah. So, like I was saying, the topic of, as he began his sermon, he was talking about vision, and he was talking about not only putting things down, putting your thoughts into what your vision is, but also being true to yourself. You also have to be true to yourself, and you also have to be open to not only change, but